after giving the interview, I got to know that I got selected. And then, the very next morning, I got the email from the TCS people or and other company also. So I got selection.
Hi everyone. Today we are celebrating a big achievement. We have Malaya Kumar with us, who recently stepped into the role of a senior architect in TCS. So first of all, congratulations, Malay. This is a huge milestone, and we're really excited to hear about your journey, your entire preparation, and like the experiences that brought you here. Could you tell a bit about your whole background? Like, what's been your career leading up to cloud computing and to this senior architect role?
It has been like since 10 plus years now I'm into IT industry. So I have worked upon in different companies. So I started my career with one of the top MNCs like Oracle. So over there I have spent like 9 years, and then after I separated from that, and then I started my professional career with another company, which is also a very big company, HCL Tech. So then after all of a sudden, so due to some constraint, I have left the job, and all of a sudden, so I was not having a job in hand, but I left the job. So then after, one day I was sitting, so I was not knowing about the Atul that time. So I got emails from the Atul, frequently that, so we are launching this program and that program. So all of a sudden, I thought that, AI is booming. So, and Atul is providing some, assistance in AI sort of, courses. So I just, out of, curiosity, so I just raised a ticket, like, I am interested in so-and-so courses, particularly in AWS. But throughout my career, I was into Oracle. I was into Oracle ERP journey. So the AWS is completely new thing for me, and I have a lot of questions and also worried about things, whether if I get into it, so should I get a job or not, so it will be very difficult for us to crack an interview. So nonetheless, I have decided, I'll try it, let's say, in the market. I'll try it. So, and I have joined the course. I think it has been like last August, this last year, August, this time only, I have joined the AI job-oriented program. And there, I started learning with different, coaching staffs, as well as, Atul. And there are a couple of, recording sessions, so which I have gone through. Gradually I have developed the AI-related knowledge and started exploring in the market. But, so the first couple of months, it was very disaster. So because I don't have any knowledge and I wanted a job desperately. So it was a big disaster. I didn't get any, even if, I tried, first round of interview, I didn't crack it. So then all of a sudden, so my confidence got reduced day by day. So I thought where I am lacking. So then what happened? So then I thoroughly, understand, so I thought that, so let's have a, deep understanding about it. So let me invest more time into it. So then I started, investing more time into the courses. And so far, I grabbed some knowledge. And then after, so I haven't targeted, much company. So I have targeted less company, like 3-4 companies with specific job requirement, which is having, similar set of skill set, which I have learned it. So then I tried 3 interviews. Out of 3, I have cracked it 2. So, and finally I joined TCS. Yeah, this is what my journey altogether.
Were there any key turning points for you to switch to AI? You said you were interested in artificial intelligence, and that's how you saw Atul sir's video. So, any other milestones that happened before you wanted to choose AI?
Yeah, no. So AI is one of the demanded courses right now. So AI, before 2023 might have nobody has heard about AI. So really, in 2 years, like 24 and 25, so AI suddenly picked the market. So and right now you can see the market situation. Due to the AI skill set, a lot of layoffs are happening. Especially in TCS also. TCS recently laid off like 12,000 employees in India. So and even in Oracle also they have reshaped their OCI team, and 10% of workforce they have reduced in India. So moreover, there are a lot of companies which are there reshaping their way of hiring and the work structures. Especially it hits the top management, top or middle level folks who have not knowing about AI, or they don't want to upgrade themselves into AI. So yeah, it was a turning point also, and it is market driven also right now.
Got it. You've been in technology for quite some time. Like you told me, like you have a lot of experience while working like at Oracle and everything. So what was the first time you felt like moving into solutions architect or cloud architecture was the right career decision for you?
So actually, during the classes, so I always, ask for, which role I need to target, which role I need to target. Actually, I was not having any idea about, solution architect or consultant and anything, I have zero knowledge about it. So I read the, job description. So it might be consultant, or it might be data analyst, or consultant, or solution architect itself. So I was not knowing about the job structure. So I was trying get into the AI domain, whether it is AWS or Oracle or any AI sort of domain, because AI is correlated to every model. Because I did the AI oriented program in AWS, it opens up different windows for me. Not only inside the AWS, it also opens up the window for me to see broader sense in the Oracle domain also, which I have worked upon for quite a few times. So the role which I was recently getting, so it was not completely into AWS. So it was mixed, because there are a lot of deployment and integration which is happening within the Oracle and AWS and other sort of third-party softwares, which includes the AI. So the role was like it is a collaboration role, multi-cloud. You can say that multi-cloud role. It is not focusing into any sort of domain knowledge. It is a free domain multi-cloud. We have to work in multi-cloud domain.
Got it. What skills or certifications do you think made the biggest difference to make you stand out from the competition or the other people who are trying to interview for the same jobs that you did?
So if anybody wants to get into the AI domain, so the really the company specific certification. So if you talked about AWS, the AI practitioner or a professional, or if you I have cracked it AI certification for AWS as well as for Oracle. And right now I'm going to write ServiceNow AI certifications. So hopefully, by this end of this month, I'll participate in ServiceNow certification. So that's what. So if you are getting to the AI domain, I can suggest that you cannot constrain yourself into a particular domain. So you can explore, whichever AI certification you can, do it. You can do it and try for the job in the market, because AI is something, it is not specific into any company domain sort of things. It is a generic. So if you learn about agentic AI right now, so agentic AI is something which every company is providing agentic AI. Also, there are open AI. So open AI systems. So to get into the open AI field, so you need all those certifications, so that you can have all those collaboration. And when you go into the interview, so they might have different set of mindset. So they will not ask for specific domain questions. They will ask bricks and pieces of questions. So you just need to relate all those things and give them the proper answer to the interviewer.
Okay, got it. I know that balancing personal life and learning is really tricky sometimes. Could you tell me how did you manage that whole process? Because you said you joined us like from last year of August, so I just wanted to know your whole journey through that.
Yeah, so as I told you, so I was into different background, and I was pursuing a different lot of things. So for that, I need to erase something which is stored in the mind. So that is very very difficult. you know so you have worked up in a different domain, and all of a sudden you are learning something new, and for that you need to forget a lot of things. So to do that, so it has been very very difficult for me to gear up. And so it took me like 1 years to reshape my skills.
Looking back now, what part of the training would you say was the most valuable to you?
Overall, the design of the course, so the live session gives me the understanding of the real time picture. And so what I can suggest, the live session is not enough to crack the interview. So in order to crack the interview, you have to go through the recorded videos. There are multiple things talked about in the recorded video. So to follow all those steps, then your doubt might have you might have n number of doubt. So you cannot get the answer one day. So you have to dig down and drill down the whole things. So then you can correlate all those stuffs. Then you can find the desired result. Otherwise, it is I cannot point out a single patent that so I can it helps me. So I can probably rating 50% into the live session, 50% into the recorded materials which is available in the my school.
Okay, got it. How did you approach the job search per se? Like, for senior level roles, it's really like hard. And I just want to know the whole interview process as well. Like any challenges that stood out while you were giving the interviews, and like how many rounds did you have to give, and all of that I wanted to know.
So the interview was like walk-in interview. So I got a call from HR that so we are conducting the walk-in interview in TCS. So I went there. So there are 4 rounds of interview. So basically the 2 rounds preliminary was first was one of the AI related and skill related test. So which I cracked it. So then there is a behavioral round, so which I also participate, and it was very tricky, the behavioral round. And I think there are 50 or 60 candidates who who appears in the interview. So I think I was the only person who cracked it the interview, and the rest all are not got the job. So the first two round was one first round was the test. So then second was the behavioral round, and third and fourth was technical. And the last round was the salary negotiation, and also it is a HR round. So altogether 5 rounds.
Got it. Did the knowledge or practice from the training directly help for the interviews, or would you say it was mostly general questions that you already knew the answers to?
The general questions, and also the bigger thing was the job assist, like how to prepare your resume. So resume really attracts the recruiter. Whether you know or don't know, it doesn't matter. If you know how to write the resume, it really solve your 50 to 60% of job search problem. So the rest all are so you need to spend time targeting your dream company. Yeah, so the 30% is how you search the job and apply your job search. So also by learning the prompt engineering, so it also helped me that so how to save your resume and job search, and how to prepare for the interview. So really so the AI also helped me in the interview process. So how do I save my answer. AI also helped me. So in generally, when I was going into the interview, I was talking nonsense. But when the AI is introduced, and I was getting to the AI related questions, interview related questions and answer sessions, I interact with the AI tools chatbot, and there I just understand that how to talk in front of the interviewer. So that was the turning point. Actually, really it helps me in chatbot or in writing. So I got the answer. I just resave accordingly myself, and I try to represent. I just recorded my interview myself, in front of the mobile or laptop, and then I started evaluate myself first. Then it works right.
Okay. Just roughly how many companies did you apply for before applying to TCS? Do you have a count about it?
Before I have appeared, not knowing anything, I have appeared like 20 interviews. So I was actually exploring, what type of questions they asked. It helps me like, to save the questions and understand, how interview are happening in the AI domain. So I was, randomly, applying for job, and I was not knowing about it. Just I'm collecting the questions. So those questions helped me in the last 2 interviews which I have cracked it.
Okay. I also wanted to know, when you got to know that you landed the job, what was your overall reaction? I assume you got a call or an email from the HR. So I just wanted to know your reaction.
It was like, that day I was, after giving the interview, I got to know that I got selected, because,
Okay.
there are 50 candidates, the only one appears in the HR round. None of has, appear in the HR round. So that day I have know that I cracked it. And then, the very next morning, I got the email from the TCS people and other company also. So I got selection email. Yeah, so I was very happy on that moment, because I was sitting at home like 7 to 8 months without any job. Now, it was very, very delightful and happy moment for me.
Okay. So my last question is, if you had to give one key piece of advice for professionals in the future who want to either start a career in cloud, architecture or AI over the next few years, what would that be?
So first thing, don't fear. Try as much as interview. Then reshape your knowledge, and rectify the error or fear which we have earlier, and then the result will come one day for sure.
Okay, got it. Great advice.
I know there are brilliant people, but people like me who don't know about AI and who don't know about LLM. So all of a sudden, I'm appearing for the interview. So I was going into the interview in blank face and come out from the interview with blank face. So first 2-3 interview, I was not having a single sort of answers to give them, just to appear in the interview for sake to explore what sort of questions they will ask. So I appear it with no fear, with no regret.
Got it. So yeah, that was the final question. So thank you a lot for sharing your entire journey with us. I want to congratulate again on becoming a solutions architect, especially with TCS. It's really inspiring. I'm sure the story that you shared with us will motivate many other professionals who are not on a similar path. And I wish you continued success throughout your journey ahead.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Have a wonderful day.
Yes. Yes, you too.